Dope.
Dope.
That hurt.
All right.
Pulled out a filling or something.
That's why we got to use
Bitter chocolate.
We got to use the corkscrew to open things up from now on. We're going to break our teeth.
I'm fine with that. Start looking like Madonna. Just take
With
the
the
center
cap.
teeth out.
Speaking of Madonna, we're going to start the show. It is the Messing With podcast. Ian is the only one with me this week. Matt's out sick with the brew flu. And that's pretty much where we're at. Keep my baby. What you drinking?
This bitter chocolate oatmeal. Stout?
Oatmeal.
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 Yeah, like wood plus oatmeal. So
I had
it's a play on words.
I had oatmeal.
It's a 12th anniversary chocolate stout. It's pretty good. It's pretty alcoholic, so it's pretty good. I am kind of curious about the weird wine and the sake, though.
Oh, we can try those. The Kung Fu Girl. I don't know what that sake's called.
No, I can't read that. Hold up.
It's a bunch of characters.
So,
And we got some mead. We got some
mead that smells like shit ass white wine.
Mead sweet.
That's all it
Sweat.
says. That's never good.
That's all it says. It's from
Then you got the
Wild
black and
Woods.
gold. Black and gold sake, 16% by volume.
16.
This actually looks okay.
Yeah, that's fancy. It looks fancy.
Wasn't that much actually. This looks like it's either really bad or really good. Like no in between.
Kung Fu Girl, yeah. Well, we got it from the fancy side of the wine, not the stuff that was on the thing, so
Yeah.
gotta be fancy.
This ain't
wine.
no yellowtail.
Yeah, and I've got a pumpkin ale. I'm gonna have one of these, and we're gonna try out all this other stuff because I don't want to get hammered tonight. We're just gonna try out some
I'm
other stuff.
still really concerned about this mead, to be honest. Is there another glass over there?
I can get you one.
All right.
Gentleman's glass.
Have you ever noticed in movies whenever like people like drug, they always hold glasses like this?
Yeah,
I always hold glasses like this.
that's how I was gonna grab it, but I figured that'd be a jerk move. Put my finger in your glass.
Yeah, that would be. I'm glad you didn't. That'd be kind of weird. I'll be tasting your fingers.
So I have a little bit of an announcement. I started watching Sabrina, that one on Netflix.
The Teenage Witch.
It's called the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Have you heard of
You're
it?
not redeeming yourself for this yet.
No. It's not like a child's one. It's not like the one that had what's her name? There's like death and killing and rape and everything in it. And it has a lot to do with Satan. What'd you just try? Is that the mead?
Uh-huh.
All right, let me try it too. Let's see what it's like.
I thought it was going to be okay for a second. And then it was rough.
My lips taste like I just put a whole bunch of like
Chapstick. or
chapstick.
something.
Yeah, like oh, that's different.
It's like okay, I don't know if you had this, but in middle school, there were girls, I think flavored lip gloss became a thing, and there were girls that were eating it.
Oh, eating it? No.
Just
Oh, that's
straight eating it.
disgusting.
That's what that makes me think of as
That's
those girls.
disgusting.
Were straight up just eating lip gloss when I was in like middle school.
That's gross.
They would carry around like 20 of them and just like eat them.
I mean, they couldn't taste that much like it.
I don't know, man. This was during the same time that
Is
they
it
had,
okay to eat lip balm? A little bit
lip
of.
balm, lip gloss. I mean, I guess they're similar.
I think it's the same
It was
thing.
like litter lip gloss that was flavored like strawberries or like cupcakes or some shit, and like it was like trading cards for them.
Says while there have been no cases of indigestion, lip balm harming anyone beyond maybe minor stomach upset, these ingredients are not meant for eating regularly or in large amounts.
Yeah, I knew plenty of girls that were eating lip gloss because it tasted good. They would like trade it with each other. Yep.
I mean, maybe it couldn't be a texture thing.
It was during the same time that they had those candies that were like push pops, but it was like gel. It was like sour gel that you squeezed out of a tube. You just ate it. It was the same sort of thing. So it might have been like, hey, this is basically candy. I bet I can eat this. You know.
Someone on Yahoo Answers said, "Is it safe to eat lip gloss?" The best answer is, you could buy multiple flavors and mix them up. Invent recipes. All makeup should be edible. You buy it, and if you don't like, and if it doesn't look good on you, instead of wasting money, you can put that on toast for breakfast. But seriously, I think you'll be fine. It's probably safer than some foods.
Yeah, see, there's something wrong with people.
I mean, I eat lip gloss. Currently, I ate a fourth of a tube, so yeah.
See?
Man.
What year was this?
This is 9 years ago. 9
years ago.
wait.
9 years ago?
The best answer was 9 years ago. There was 2 years ago that someone
Okay,
said
so
they ate a fourth of a tube. Like,
9 years ago would be...
I was
14 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's middle school, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the right time. That's the right time frame.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were actually doing that.
Yeah, that was that's what that made me remember.
Nice.
Thanks, Mead.
Well, back to what I was saying about Sabrina. You gotta. I actually, so far, I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm on episode 7. I'd actually recommend it. It's got a lot of satanic culture in it. Like their god in Sabrina's world, since they're witches, their god is Satan, and
like everybody's, or just the witches?
Just the witches. So like they call him the unholy one, but they since she's half human, half witch, they want her to sign a book that pretty much it's Satan's book that she dedicates her life to Satan.
Yeah, you have to sell your soul, basically, right?
Yeah, and so a lot of stuff happens, and there's some really gruesome stuff. Like it shows like a lot of like goat head humanoid things that are like Satan. And they're like really fucking cool. Huh. I never watched.
Does it have a rating, or is it just Netflix?
It's not. It's TV 14. It's got like in the first episode, someone gets this scissors scrammed in their throat and blood just goes everywhere. Huh. She gets put in an Iron Maiden and blood starts coming out the bottom of it.
Is that the thing with the spikes and you just press it like a casket?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's got a lot of gory stuff to it. Not a lot of cussing. I think that's where they like.
I mean, I'm not interested in just like gory stuff though. Like,
well, it's not just gory. It's got like, it's I don't know. It's a lot more. It's a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. I just happened to put it on. I was like, hey, they spelled Sabrina with an I, but they put a pentagram on the I. So
I think did they put a heart in the normal one? Like
probably.
Sabrina, the Teenage Witch,
but the Clarissa Explains It All girl, yeah. Huh. That one was for lamoids. The only reason I watched that is
lamoids.
Lamoids.
Is this the first time you've used that word, or is that in your repertoire?
I don't know. I've probably used it before.
Okay. I'm just concerned.
Why?
I've never heard anybody like actually use that word.
Where's it from?
That's like from fucking movies in early 90s, late 80s that just...
Well, that's what I grew up.
I know, but it's like the douchebag that's riding around on a bicycle.
Lamoids, nerds!
Riding around on a bicycle in the middle of the cul-de-sac because he's the only one with rich enough parents to buy him the bicycle. It's that asshole.
Well, you don't want to hang out with the lamoids. At least I don't say squares.
Kid's so cool. He's got a bike.
He does have a bike. So another thing I wanted to bring up, which I thought was interesting, was Adam Sandler released a thing on Netflix called Adam Sandler 100% Fresh. The only reason I know about this is because he was on Howard Stern, and he was talking about that. He said, "Why did you name it 100% Fresh?" And he said, "Well, all my movies get like 2% on Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm calling it 100% Fresh." It's at 91%.
That's okay.
But it's not a movie. It's like a bunch of stand-up.
Oh, that's totally different then.
I might give it a shot because I liked his stuff in the 90s when he did his CDs and everything. That shit was hilarious.
I never...
Like, did you ever hear...
I was never around for, like, comedy CDs or comedy records.
Like, he had a skit called, Is It Two Guys Working Out or Two Gay Guys Fucking? You ever watch it? Listen to that one? Oh, it's hilarious. Like, there's just like, at the end of the thing, it's like, we are definitely not working out. We are definitely fucking. And he goes, what is this? And he goes, I think that's two gay guys fucking. He's like, no, they're doing squats.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. There's one with a guy that was back when Adam Sandler was like real young though. Then he's like, ooh, I can make money just doing family comedies, rom-coms as they call them.
I don't blame him, but it's not funny at this point, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he probably still makes a fuckload of money.
I mean, like, Will Ferrell goes out and does one of his stupid movies every once in a while, but then he comes back with like a really...
When was the last time Will Ferrell did something?
He does a lot of stuff like right now on the side. He has a movie coming out with, what's that guy he did Step Brothers with?
Oh, yeah.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a movie coming out where he plays Sherlock Holmes and John C. Reilly plays.
Yeah, I actually saw that.
Yeah, it looks. They take he goes. John C. Reilly. He goes. I call it a selfie, and they take an old fashioned camera and they're trying to take a picture with it. It's pretty. It looks pretty funny. But yeah, so and looking at this, there's this thing I just found on here. You big fan of Bill Murray? You know who that is?
Yes, my brain had to process.
There's this, I don't know where to find it at or where it's come out. It's called The Bill Murray Stories: Life Lessons Learned from a Mythical Man.
Oh yeah, people talking about Bill Murray, and he's like, "Don't tell anybody about this happening."
Yeah,
He runs around and just does random shit with random people. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, he showed up at a guy's barbecue one time I've heard about.
Yeah.
I want to watch this
He
documentary.
just went to lunch with somebody at some point.
Yeah.
Had calamari and left. Like, that was it. Like, dude didn't even buy the meal. He just went and had lunch.
Yeah, that's why I was wanting to...
That's like the definition of fuck you money right there. If you can just do random shit like that all the time and not have to worry about your financial situation, you're just like, I got invited to a wedding this weekend. I'm going to go fly to San Diego and go to this dude's wedding.
Yeah, but he's not really doing fuck you money. He's just kind of doing it.
He's just doing fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
How many Mike Tysons is he worth?
Oh man. Bill Murray net worth?
If he's not at least 2 Mike Tysons, I'm going to be upset.
140.
Holy shit.
He's way above Mike Tyson.
That is... Wow. That's like...
Steve Martin's at
48
110.
Mike Tysons. No, it's 47 Mike Tysons.
Chevy Chase is only 50 million.
50? Good. I don't like him.
He's a...
I never thought he was funny either.
I thought he was hilarious back in the day, like whenever he
His
did...
movies ruined everything for me.
Well, like, before he started doing this new stuff, he was like in Caddyshack, and I know you don't like the National Lampoon vacation
I
movies,
hate
but
it. Holy shit, those are terrible.
I like them. They were neat.
When
But I
you're
grew up
forced
with
to
them.
watch something
Yeah,
every
that's
day
different.
for like a month, and then you do it for like 12 years.
That's different.
It's really shitty. Now, if you choose to watch something every day for like 12 months, every year, like Gremlins or Gargoyles, no, that's good.
Well, you know,
I don't think I've ever seen Caddyshack, actually.
the good one. Bill Murray, they didn't even give him lines in it. He just did whatever he wanted.
I liked Groundhog Day quite a bit.
People use that as like a Buddhist, like, or like not Buddhist, but some like
Like a way to
spiritual
live,
kind of,
yeah.
yeah.
I can see that.
So you probably know this song.
I still got Material Girl in my head.
Christmas Vacation song.
Oh, yeah. I had
At
to
the
wait for
beginning.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that?
Yeah, it's the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
I'm happy that memory is so deep inside my mind, but I still have a hatred for it.
Hatred. Hate's a strong word.
Yeah, it's what
What else is big this week? Red Dead came
Came
out.
out,
Yeah, Red
yeah.
Dead. Yeah, man, that was
They're just drawing dicks with it.
drawing dicks with the snow.
Like you get the most up to date engine for a video game,
And the people just want to draw
and they
dicks.
just draw penises.
That's what happens, man. That's what I did.
I guess like you give a person freedom, and all they're gonna do is draw dicks.
I mean, that's not actually too far fetched either.
No,
They
I bet like in the Wild West during the snow, they did that too.
maybe.
I think
I already.
if
I
you're
took
bored,
a. It took. I went in that money. Like money in that game is more based on what it was back then. So you find. I found like
$5.
yeah, and you're like, whoa, I'm gonna buy a car. You know.
Yeah.
I did find $600, but
That's like retirement.
yeah, but my camp took some of it, and I got to keep 100 of it.
Huh.
So that was nice of him.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna mention something about Red Dead. Can you pee in the snow?
Yeah, I don't know if you can pee. I tried to use an outhouse, see if that would work, and it wouldn't let me.
I feel like that's a very big missed opportunity for them.
Yeah, maybe when the multiplayer comes out, they'll let
Being able
pee.
to like sign your name in the snow or something.
They do have first person. A lot of people love it in first person. They say if you play it in first person, it's a totally different thing. Like, there's like I saw this video of a guy that like jumped on this guy and blew his brains out with a shotgun, and it's pretty gory. Like I say, the goriest though is the skinning of the animals. That's, I mean, it's pretty
Do they not
lifelike.
have, multiplayer yet?
No, it's not coming out. I don't know when it comes out.
Really?
Let's see.
I thought there was like a big hype about it because there was multiplayer when it came out.
Um,
Or that's how they were toting it, I guess.
let's see. Yeah, it's coming out in November. So
Why do games do that now?
I think
Where
the
they're like,
reason
they're
this
gonna
one does
release
it.
and then be like, "Fuck you! You gotta wait 3 more months for the rest of the game."
Well,
Or
this
pay me more
game.
money.
Well, this game isn't about the multiplayer, so that's probably why they're taking their time with it.
I know, but like, I get you want to make sales, but just delay the fucking release.
No, not for multiplayer,
Why not?
because the story in this game, if you plow through it, they say it takes a minimum of 60 hours. And that's just doing the story, not doing
Yeah.
anything outside. So think about that. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah. So they're like, we got the story done. I honestly, I mean, I'll play multiplayer, but I'm not like excited about it. I was more
I know,
excited.
but like people who are diehard fans, like they're gonna plow through it,
Yeah.
and they're still gonna be having downtime. And they're just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm waiting for multiplayer," you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you take that much time, if you really are getting through that fast, you need to get a new life, like, or at least come let me have some days off. You know,
Yeah, I'll trade you a couple days.
Jesus Christ, that'd be nice to
nice.
have. People have.
video games for 60 hours during one week.
I don't have. What is it called? What is it called? Not expendable, not expendable. The income.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
Disposable, expendable.
this. I don't have disposable income or disposable time these days.
Yeah.
It sucks.
feel
and I
like you
work.
should have at least one.
One or the other, and I'm fucking like right there with neither. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
What is expendable?
I don't know. I when it comes to time, nothing's expendable because you can't just shut it off. That's why whenever I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning on my day off, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep in a little longer. I'm like, I'm staying up because I'm gonna need all of today to be happy.
Yeah. Like, I gotta be productive because this is the only time I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I tried doing that the other day and I slept 13 hours, so, you know, I'm
Every once in a while you have to do that, but you don't need.
God damn, I felt terrible. I woke up at like 6. I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep 15 more minutes. And it's fucking 1 in the afternoon. And I'm like, well, I've already slept most of my day away. Might as well sleep another half an hour and then go to work.
Yeah. I just wake up really early and go, if I don't go in, no one's going in.
That's true. I swear to God. If people just walked into work and they're like, where is he?
I wonder if I could hide at work and see if anybody would notice
We
him.
should do that.
I remember that one time. Remember that time that I'd marked all those doubles and I couldn't wake up to come help Tim?
Uh-huh.
And I woke up like an hour after I
Yeah,
was
it's
supposed to
like
be
an
there.
hour.
everybody thought I was dead. They're like, if Adam's not here, he's dead. There's no other explanation. I'm like,
we should do that though. We should just hide one day.
I wrote myself up for that.
I remember that.
Because I'm honorable.
We should just hide and just wait until like opening time.
Yeah.
See if everything gets done.
No, nothing will get done.
Oh, I know, because nothing gets done anyway. Like, but
there's no cork.
It's fucked. I
told you they're probably.
Sign.
We bought that thing for. Well, we're gonna need it someday. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try. Let's try some.
I could have used it.
Let's try some Kung Fu Girl.
Did you? I was gonna say, did you finish this?
Yeah, but I mean, I
saw you just toss it in the trash.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's all we poured though. Was just a little bit.
We could do a thing like.
See how? Okay, look at this. It's
kind of yellowish. Yeah,
it's basically the same.
I've had wine in so long. I'm gonna drink some wine and talk about my husband doesn't clean the gutters. That son of a bitch comes home late at night, and I'm like, "Well, who's gonna take the trash out, honey? I've been at home with the kids all day."
He came in the other day, didn't even say hello. He just went straight to his office, sat down, didn't say a word to me. The first thing he said was, "When's dinner?"
I swear all he does is eat, sleep, and shit.
I can't do that while drinking.
The only reason I know that one is because that's technically what my mom used to say to me. Like whenever I'd be like getting home from work or something like that when I was still living. She's like, "You just come home and eat, sleep, and shit." I'd be like, "I worked all day, Mom." She's like, "You don't even clean your room," and I go, "Because if I wait long enough, you will."
If I'm worse of a person, somebody else will step up.
Exactly.
That's how that works, right?
No, I started doing my own laundry because I had to hide my clothes because my mom was like one of those that just had to start doing my laundry. So I hid my clothes because she'd do my laundry and I wouldn't know where the fuck things were.
She's just stealing your fucking pants and your shirts.
Yeah.
She's like, "He doesn't want this anymore. It's mine."
I was like, "Mom, where's my mushroom head shirt?" She'd be like, "I don't know. I think you just throw them away, actually. 'Cause Mushroom Head is pretty... They're not a Christian band, so they could have been.
Just slowly trying to get you away from it. Like, maybe if we take this away, he's not going to listen to this music.
Yeah, she actually she threw away Marilyn Manson's album Antichrist Superstar. I want to say at least 3 times. It might have only been twice. But I remember I had to re-buy it. She's like, "How do you keep getting this album?" And I go, "I have a job. I just go and get it."
And then she's like, "Oh, yeah, you don't have bills."
Yeah, don't have bills. Yeah, it was fun.
You remember when you got like your first job and you still lived at home and it was all disposable income?
Yeah, and I had disposable time.
And yeah, it was like you're getting $200 check. You're like, "Fuck yeah, this is so much money," and that's like nothing now.
$200 check wasn't me. That was because when I started working, it was like $5.05 an hour.
So you're like, making what, like
120,
120
every 2 weeks. I'm like, but 120. I mean that's how I bought a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
McDonald's helped me pay for a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, but
thank you, McDonald's.
No.
I quit right after I got it too.
Didn't you also like work at a call center and just to be able
to
yeah.
I went to this call center and they had this thing called like the pool where you had to work at least 8 hours a week. I think it was. I might be wrong. I wish Matt was here.
Why is the minimum 8 hours? That's like
I don't know, but you had one scheduled shift a week, but then you could go in whenever you wanted to work as long as you want.
Really?
Yeah. So what I started doing was I'd go in there and clock in, and then I'd just go sit on the patio.
Did you have like a manager?
I mean, there was one.
Like a fucking floor manager.
They got.
Or whatever?
I only like you got a certain amount of money for selling credit cards on there, and I could sell a few of them, but it just got really dishonest. And you had this thing called a polite disconnect, where every time someone hung up on you, and fuck everybody hung up on you, they'd be like, you'd have to be like, "Well, thanks for your time," and blah, blah, blah. You'd have this whole, like, you'd have these screens and you'd have
You have scripts after they hang up?
Yeah, it was called the polite disconnect.
Why?
And because they said, because while you're on the line, on a landline, someone could just pick it up. And he goes, "You'll never believe how many cards I've sold from people just picking the phone right back up." And I go, "Really?"
Nobody does that.
No one hangs up on someone and goes, "Ha ha, got him," and then goes, "I better call my friend." "You're still here? Fine, I'll buy what you have.
Wow, you're really persistent, and that was a very pleasant exit.
I used to have the polite disconnect memorized. That's how many times I had to say it. And it was a fucking paragraph. I mean, it was a good-sized paragraph. And I never, ever, ever, ever had anybody pick up the phone ever.
I would straight up go for, like, the guilt trip. I'd be like, well, I guess I'm a piece of shit, too, just in case they did pick it up and they're like, man, I feel bad for this guy now. Or you just started, like, muttering to yourself a, like, terrible sob story, like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for my kid's food tonight. Like,
well, I got in trouble because
I can't even afford the electric
this
right
credit
now.
card they were trying to sell had a certain APR, and it was pretty low if you started off in it. And it was like $50 for each account you transfer or something like that. And I said, just transfer all your accounts to this one, pay them off for the next 6 months, then cancel the card, and then just pay it off, whatever it is. And they're like,
you can do
that's a good idea. And the second I made a sell like that, they were like, the manager's office was like back here, there's an aisleway, and they were like, add him to the manager's office. We were listening in on that phone call. I was like, you can't say stuff like that. And I go,
why not?
It sold the card. You got your money. I told them how to do it. Your salesman, so it's like, we're not wanting them to cancel. We're wanting to have long-term customers. And I go, yeah, no, you're not going to have that.
Not with cold calls.
And I go, and let's say they transfer thousands of dollars. There's still going to be thousands of dollars in debt to you. So
how did they, how did cold call lists work? Like, where did they get that information? You do not look happy about that.
That's some interesting. Oh, I haven't had wine in a while. That's why I was kind of like,
okay, I'm curious now. I got to dump out this fucking sweet tart of an ass drink.
Let me turn the AC over. Yeah, it's getting hot. It's getting so hot in here. I'm wearing shorts too.
I'm wearing pants.
While you're doing that, let's
what is this? The
Madonna break. She's going after a greaser. Italians do it right. She was wearing a shirt.
Oh yeah, this is when it's short hair.
Yeah.
You know who she kind of looks like? You know, Halsey?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she kind of looks like her. A little bit, like early Madonna. Okay, he's running. Where's he going? Oh, AC. Got it.
72 fucking degrees in here.
I just realized this is almost a cork.
Sagat is a cork.
Okay, I'm gonna try this wine. Oh God.
You gotta stir it like this.
No,
and then
that
you gotta slurp it.
if you're gonna do that, you gotta like have like the big goblet and swirl it in the bottom of your
People
hand.
don't know we don't have that.
I mean, I have this big goblet, so I'm gonna
Exactly. You got this big goblet.
Get the air to alcohol ratio correct, so it actually aerates and the flavors develop.
I think I can smell it.
And then you get just smell the top of it and let it roll over your tongue and just taste it for a little bit.
You gotta slurp it. Slurp it. Yeah, let it breathe.
Yeah, that's good shit. Oh God, that's actually not. What the hell are you watching?
Oh, that's that good shit.
What is that?
I don't know. Some anime thing.
Oh God, that tastes better than the mead though.
We should mix them.
Oh, why did I know you were gonna say that? I looked at both of the bottles. I'm like, yeah, those are the same thing. All right, I'm in.
All right, so I got this much.
Are we doing like a 50-50 ratio?
Yeah, why not?
Shit, we're dumping a lot of this down the sink.
I'm gonna drink it. I don't care.
All right, your new nickname is the Sink.
Fuck. The Sink.
That's a terrible nickname.
That's a horrible nickname. God damn.
All right, make sure you swirl it.
Did you hear all the comebacks I had on Gerald today?
No.
God, dude, I was ruining him.
Oh, smell that. Just
No, I don't smell things before I drink them.
God, that's part of the procedure here.
No.
It's at least 50%
No,
wine.
no.
We have
We don't
to.
smell. Here we go. Down
You
the
don't-
hatch.
Are you just gonna chug it?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna. I'm gonna. It's a gentleman's drink.
No, it ain't.
Gentleman.
That is a high class women's drink.
All right.
Did it get better?
It actually got a little better.
What the fuck?
That actually didn't do bad.
All right.
You know what?
I don't like that first noise.
Oh, that's that good shit.
I'm fine with that. It's the weird noises before.
Well,
Oh shit. Oh no, I did hear you get Gerald today. Actually,
I got him. Like he. When he. What was it that he said? He goes, "You know what I did eat last night?" And I go, "Does it rhyme with Does it rhyme with Richard?" And then Jake,
did you have to walk out at one point?
Jake just goes, "Oh shit!" Then he goes, now I can't say this is my joke because I took it from Daniel Tosh, but he kept talking about Pokemon, giving me shit for it, and I go, "Okay, Gerald, you talk to me about Pokemon, and I'm going to tell you what a pussy feels like."
I do remember that actually. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, this actually did get a little bit better.
Yeah, see, I have good ideas every once in a while.
The sink comes through. It just tastes like white grape juice that you left in your cupboard for some dumbass reason for like a year,
Yeah.
you know? And then one day you decide to make pasta, so you're like, I want to be fancy, but I don't want to spend money.
Yeah, you are going to spend money on it.
Yeah, the combination of these two is like $25. So
Why don't we just buy that, mix it,
and then
resell it?
What would we call it? The sink?
Integrity wine.
right there on the label.
Right there on the label. Right there on the label.
Right there on the label.
Oh my God, we'd make.
Sweet white wine.
I mean, we could make money before we get sued and lose it all, but you know that
I mean, we could just say it's part of our secret recipe. Right? Can you do that?
I don't know.
Like, can you do that?
I don't know. I don't even know how you have to call a lawyer and ask them then. Integrity Farms, right there on the sign,
Integrity wine.
right there on the label.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get the guy voice acting for like Dukem Nukem to voice our commercial.
Boom or whatever. Yeah,
yeah, that dude.
Bowls of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That was a terrible game, by the way.
I'll be honest with you. I've never actually played them. Any of them.
No, I meant Dukem Nukem. I didn't play the original. I played Dukem Nukem Forever.
I got balls of steel.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. For
I
like
got balls of steel.
Madonna Break?
I got balls of steel.
Guess not. You do it again, I'm
I got balls of steel.
throwing everything at you.
No.
What is
Whoa, whoa. Things are going. Madonna break.
Where's Material Girl? Is that the name of the song?
I mean,
I don't know Madonna, but I learned that that's a good song.
I mean, we can mash them, but it'll be the first time in this show history, in the 4 episodes we've done, that we've mashed anything. All right, we're gonna mash them.
This is confusing drink. This is a confusing drink. I don't know if I was...
This song. Just walk away.
Okay. I'm in.
All right.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about Balls of Steel.
Oh, yeah.
You need to go see more movies. You need to watch more.
I've
You said you
seen
watched.
a
Wait, you
lot
say you
of
watched the Predators movie, the new one.
Uh-huh. with Olivia Munn and
That's all I really care about. Olivia Munn. He's alright.
budget Tom Hardy.
What would you give it out of 10?
Maybe a 2
That fucking
or
low.
a 3. Yeah, it was really bad forced comedy. It was kind of like did you ever see the movie Paul with the
Yeah.
alien? So it was like if that movie tried to be serious, but with the same level
The movie
of comedy.
kind of has some serious.
But with the same level of comedy.
That was a funny movie.
I don't remember it very well, and I don't think it was that good, if I remember. Like a 5 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, it was an average movie. It was
Yeah,
pretty
but it was
funny.
better than fucking Predators or
Well,
Predators.
I wanted to
whatever.
watch Predator.
I
almost went to
mean,
the movies.
like they had a giant ass predator in that one. There's like 2 different types because they're evolving or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
They explained like some stuff about how predators work, which was kind of cool. But there's this kid that gets the technology of the predator, and it's really dumb because it's like he's like the next step in evolution bullshit all over again.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's gifted. We're gonna take him. Like, no, I'm tired of that. For one, for two, and then you have fucking Olivia Munn and who's the guy?
I can look up the people. I don't remember who's in it. I never saw
Keegan Michael Key, right?
it. He's in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
I don't like that guy. I don't think he's funny in anything he's ever
Key and
done.
Peele. I liked Key and Peele, but I have not liked the movies that he's been in.
Ian Peele is a poor man's Dave Chappelle show.
I agree with that, but it's what I have to settle with.
I didn't settle. I said, fuck this shit. Yeah, I guess he is in it. He plays a guy named Coyle.
Yeah, and then you have budget Tom Hardy.
Is that Boyd Holbrook?
Let me see.
Boyd Holbrook?
Let me see. If his name's Hoyt, he's an asshole.
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh boy!
Yeah. So that's him. And Olivia Munn, who's like the smart, sexy scientist that tells you how it is. That one. And then you got budget Tom Hardy, who's making a weird accent saying we gotta fight space aliens.
We gotta fight these space aliens.
He's
That
like-
kind of accent?
No. It sounds like did you ever see what was that movie?
But the Predator poster was so cool. Did you ever see the poster?
Yeah,
for
it was cool. Did you see what was the movie with Leo and the bear and Tom Hardy?
Revenant?
Yeah, Revenant.
I didn't want to say it too
think,
loud,
right?
so if I said it wrong, people would be like, "You don't know that movie."
Right, that's what it's called. My car blew up the day I saw that. By the way,
I never saw the movie.
I saw it. I was really upset the entire movie because my car blew up.
At least you didn't get eaten by a bear.
legitimately, I was sitting through it. I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? How am I getting home? Like, this is the shit I was thinking about.
I've
Because
got balls of steel.
anyway, budget Tom Hardy, it sounded like him in there, and
Budget Tom Hardy.
yeah, and it's just not good. He's like, they're like, why are you in here? He's like, well, they needed a scapegoat because I saw an alien and it killed my entire squad, and they're like laughing at him, and then the spaceship shows up and they're like, oh shit, you know.
Let's see. Let's read a review for this. Wait. Let's do some Did You Knows. I like these. Did you know? Let's see.
There's also Predator dogs.
This film was originally conceived at what?
I'm not kidding. They made Predator dogs,
Oh man.
and yeah.
It was originally conceived as a reboot until Shane Black came aboard and confirmed he was making a sequel instead. He wanted to continue to explore the Predator mythology. A reboot probably would have been better.
It would have been better. They could have it had some good information in it. It had a good like alpha predator, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. Like that stuff was cool.
Man.
The characters, the comedy, the plot was stupid. And the way
This
it
guy's
was,
done
like,
some good movies too. Like this guy that directed this movie, he did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang,
Mm-hmm.
The Nice Guys. Have you ever seen The Nice Guys?
yeah.
That was a fucking great movie. He did He played Hawkins in the first Predator, I guess.
And the thing is, Olivia Munn's character
he
is...
wrote Lethal Weapon. He wrote the Monster Squad. I didn't know. That's where I knew his name from.
I've never seen whatever that is. What is that?
They have it on Hulu. We can watch it tonight.
Well, I gotta know what it is.
It's about these teenage. It's a 1980s movie where these teenage kids.
Is it as good as Shrunken Heads?
Oh, this one wasn't a low budget movie.
Oh.
This it's about these teenage.
Did you drink all that wine?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What happens whenever you keep talking to me and I keep drinking? Wait, let's see what he wrote these. Okay, he directed The Predator, Nice Guys, Edge, Iron Man 3. Fuck that movie. Kiss
Iron Man
Bang Bang.
3?
Yeah, he did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in 2005. And then the next movie he did was Iron Man 3 in 2013.
Wait. Didn't Jon Favreau or whatever direct or produce or do something with
He directed
that?
the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was in one of my favorite movies called PCU.
I don't know that movie.
He played a guy named Gutter.
Gutter?
Yeah, it was a 90s movie. It's like, it got a lot of 90s tropes to it. It's pretty cool.
You ever see the movie Anaconda?
Would you please quit eating my sesame cake? Hell yeah, I've seen Anaconda.
That's a bad movie.
Have you seen you know what I'm talking about with the sesame cake?
I can't remember, but I probably would remember it. I do remember the terrible accent from Uruguay or whatever he was from.
Oh, I'm looking it up. You're going to want to watch it.
But yeah, that movie could have been a lot better. Predator. Why did they name them all the same, basically? It was Predator, there's Predator, the Predator, Predators, and then there's Predator again. Okay, hold on. I'm coming to your side.
Hang on. Yeah, Tim Curry tries to eat some sesame cake. Watch.
Stop eating.
Stop eating my sesame.
He doesn't spit the shit out. That's it. That's my favorite scene of the whole movie.
What else is he in?
Tim Curry?
Yeah.
Holy dog shit, man. That's like Christopher Walken's level of movies.
IMDb. Oh
my
With
God.
like 3 movies.
I don't even have to. He was the original clown from It.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was in Home Alone 2.
That one?
Yeah. Aha! Yeah.
Okay.
He was the voice. Have you ever seen Ferngully?
Uh-uh. Wait, how many Mike Tysons is he worth?
If he's worth anything. Him?
I'm going to say he's worth 4 Mike Tysons, 12 million.
Close. He's worth 14 million.
Yeah, so, pretty damn close. Basically 4 Mike Tysons. That just does not make sense to me.
What the hell's going on with him? Is he sick?
Did he die?
No, he's some kind of illness. Major stroke result. He uses oh my god, I didn't know that. That happened in 2012? Tim Curry had a stroke in 2012 and he's been in a wheelchair ever since.
Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Damn.
He still does like voice acting, I guess.
I was going to say, has he been in any films?
Looks like just voice acting. He still did a lot of films in 2012. Oh man, Tim Curry. I'm still, yeah. Okay, now I'm at the finally at the bottom. 1968. His first thing was from television theater. He's only produced one fucking thing his entire life. He was in Rocky Horror Picture Show. A little jump to the left. Remember that fucking show?
No.
Or not show, movie.
How old is he? 50s? 60s? 60s. He's got to be 60s.
Oh, and that's what we have
68,
in it.
first appearance. That's plus 50 years.
Well, I mean, he
So
could have started
If
when
he was 10, he's 60. So he's probably 62?
72.
72? Okay, I was gonna say
72.
68. at the minimum. So when you just drifted away, I got really confused because the way the bottles block the bottom of your legs, it looks like you just had stumps, like you were Lieutenant Dan.
Why'd you save me, Forrest? I watched that movie the other day.
I actually really like Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, I saw it in theaters at when I lived in Gatlinburg, and now the theater that I went to go see it at is now a Country Time Hillbilly Jamboree.
Okay, elaborate.
I've never gone to it.
What does that mean? What
It's people that-
What is that even like?
A bunch of people go up there in overalls, like, "Hello, welcome to the show," and they play
What's
banjos.
a jamboree?
It's a bunch of hillbillies that play music with like they have like one banjo and then like one of those like things like
Washboards?
like a
bottle?
yeah, there you go. So you can be part of a jamboree and the washboard is yeah.
Can I get paid for this? Because I will do that.
Yeah, you can get paid for it.
That's easy. All right, where's this at? Let's go apply.
This is Tennessee.
You be the washboard dude. I'll be the bottle guy. Yeah, I think I got what it takes. Sign me, coach. Or what are people that sign musicians?
Huh?
What are the people that sign musicians to record labels? What are they called? Agents?
Agents, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Not coach. I got close.
Here's the Country Jamboree live in concert.
Oh man, I'm gonna not like this. Please tell me there's square dancing. I'm already over it.
Wait, let's see if it picks up Kemto.
That's a little better. Do they ever like ring a cat and they go?
Oh, it's this song.
Wait, keep going.
There you go. And fuck my cousin.
Roll Tide.
And fuck my cousin.
There we go. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
Can we
can
just do
that.
like a really not family friendly version of that, where it's talking about incest?
Have you not heard about James and I talked about how we're gonna make like satanic country?
No, I have heard that actually, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, how we're gonna be like everybody out there bring their goats. And let's get to sacrificing. Come on now. And then we'll be like, this one's for our unholy Lord and Savior Satan.
Dance around a pentagram.
Yeah.
Square dance a pentagram.
Well, it's because of that. The inspiration is because of what is his name? Chris Evans, the Garth Brooks like side project thing.
Isn't Chris Evans the?
Not Chris
dude?
Evans. No, yeah, not Chris Evans.
Captain
God damn it,
America?
what was his name?
Isn't that Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what he has?
I got balls of steel.
He
That's
has
what I have. A small burp.
a small burp, huh? No, it was Chris Gaines.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Chris Gaines was his alter ego, and we were like,
Where he went on SNL.
yeah, I think he did, but you can't find. I mean, here we go. I think I found the song. Let's see.
Oh yeah. This is my jam.
This is his alternative one. Whenever he just had a soul patch.
Have you ever had just a soul patch? Go back to Madonna.
Madonna break. That's right.
I've heard that song before, but not very often, and I like it.
Now you know who sings it. Now you can listen to it whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Now you're living in
If you-
Madonna's
If you
world.
come home and I'm just like blasting Madonna, is that gonna be all right?
I'm gonna be like,
I got balls of steel.
Do you want that like on a fucking keychain or something? Like, do you need that at your fingertips? Oh, what? There was something that I needed to hook up something that every time you open your door, it played a song. You needed a theme song, and what was it? It was
For both of us.
what was the South Park thing? Oh, This guy. That guy.
They should put that song in Red Dead. What was this song? Star Wars?
No, the fucking what were we doing?
I don't know.
South Park. The hat.
Free hat?
No, the fucking hat.
Oh, no, that was last week.
I know, but didn't we need to fucking make it so that every time your door opened, that song played?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Spin Doctors. Ain't Spin Doctor breaks this week.
No, it's Madonna.
No, it's Madonna. Now it's about to get to the good part. So next time, let's see where we're at right now. We are clocking in at. We got about 20 more minutes.
All right.
We're at 50. I usually do 110. We can do 110.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers. Got to pump those numbers up.
No one wants to listen to us talk for more than an hour and 10 minutes.
Fuck them.
I guess so. I'm surprised. Well, the last one went long because Matt was a fucking.
He was all about ass.
Yeah. This is. I think it's the first time we said the word ass the whole time.
Yeah.
That dude, he brings up ass all the time. First one was about anal bleaching. Now it's about ass licking. Then what would be next today? He's sick, so maybe he's puking at his ass right now.
Yeah, that could be it.
You ever stuck your head into a 5-gallon bucket and went? Sounds like you're in the inside of a toilet.
No, I can't say I've ever done that, but I have been in a porta potty before.
I've been in many of them.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a porta potty and just been like a festival or something, and you can tell there's a person next to you and they absolutely fucking destroy it.
Oh.
Like you feel the reverb through the walls of the porta potty. Like you know it's not the music in the background; it's the vibrations from.
You're like, the song stopped an hour ago.
It's this guy's violent shit, and you guys come out at the same time, and this guy's looking so relieved, or he's looking like total dog shit, just drooped over, about to lose it, or he's either like.
When I was
walks off and nobody knows besides me.
When I was in football, we used to have battle shits, where one person would get in one stall and the other one would get in the other one.
Isn't that a Family Guy thing too?
This is back when I was not high school, junior high. This is back before Family Guy, and there'd be more than a few of us gathered outside the stalls, and there'd be two people who can finish first.
This sounds just odd.
I mean, when you're kids, you do weird stuff.
Nah.
Then I feel really bad for this, but there's a guy named Ben on our team, and we told him to drink milk before football practice.
Oh man.
Did you ever find that thing where like if you like put your hands on your knees and you breathe in and out really like heavily, and then you stand up and have someone like hit you and knock the wind out of you, you pass out immediately?
No, but there was something similar like that at the same time that girls were eating lip gloss in my middle grade. See,
we did that. I tried to do it one time because I wanted to see what it was like, and they could never knock me out. They like knocked the wind out of me like 3 times in a row, and I was like, "This ain't gonna work, guys."
No, it was they would hyperventilate, they would do the knee things, and they would literally push their hands against their neck so they cut off circulation and then pass out.
Like they do it themselves?
Yeah.
Oh no, you do this in a control thing where you'd have.
This was to get like a high.
Oh no, you would like we'd do this as funny because we thought people passing out. You'd have people stand on both sides ready to catch them, and then and then what you do is you stand up against the wall and then you push their. They would do this and you push their chest against the wall and you go, whoop, and then you lose all your breath and you pass out. I saw it work a bunch. It never worked on me though.
Weird. I feel like during those times, kids just did a bunch of stupid shit.
Oh yeah, you're kids.
No, I mean like okay. In my class, I remember people taking orange peels from class and letting them mold in a bag and then grinding them up to smoke it because they thought they would get high.
No, I don't know if we did anything like that. Did you ever push over a porta potty?
No.
One of the
Wait, why did your school have porta potties?
We just just go around neighborhoods pushing over porta potties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, still no.
That was still fun.
Did you ever push over a cow?
I've never been cow tipping. As much as I've lived in Tennessee and everything,
Did that ever occur? Did people actually do that, or is that just a myth?
No, because around here they didn't really have cow pastures. When I lived in Tennessee, we
I feel
did.
like you would get shot doing that these days.
Oh, I bet. Now, my buddy and I, and hope PETA's listening because they can go fuck themselves. Took a pellet gun and shot a cow in the butt, and because we went over to his dad's house. He lived in Springdale somewhere, and he had a cow pasture, and he got a pellet gun and shot a cow in the butt, and it ran off. That was pretty funny.
There's a video on YouTube of this little kid. His dad tells him to go sneak up on a cow and jump on its back, and the mom's like, "No, don't do it." The kid does it and gets on the cow's back, and the cow like jumps up, and that's where the video cuts out.
Oh, in Red Dead,
see
if
that?
you punch a horse in the face, it'll kick you.
Why'd you punch a horse in the face?
I just wanted to see if I could do it.
You just wanted to see what's gonna happen.
And guess what?
You got kicked. Does it kill you?
No.
A horse kick usually will kill you if you get kicked in the face.
I think that's what happened to Gary Busey. No, Gary Busey got in a car wreck.
Is he dead?
That's what happened to Christopher Reeves. No, he's still alive. Christopher Reeves
Gary
got...
Busey just got more insane, right?
Yeah, he got in a bad car wreck.
Yeah, that...
This is getting really dark. Madonna break! Would you say you're a material girl?
1, material, no. 2, girl, no. Combined, yeah.
I was gonna say I'm a material girl.
Yeah. I like money. I like things. Give
I
me some
have
diamond
two.
rings.
I have 2 open dating apps where I'm trying to find a girl to pay for everything.
I know.
Would you like me to read the bios?
Yeah, just do it. Just read the Tinder one.
I have a message from...
Ooh, you got a match. You got a sugar mama.
No, I don't got a match. I never get matches. I think they actually do start reading my profile.
Did you even read my profile?
That's why I send to him and I never get a message back. Like, okay, so you read my profile. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. It says, I would like someone that will work so I can stay home and play video games and watch movies. Maybe catch up on TV shows. I haven't had the chance catch up on TV shows I haven't had the chance to watch. Work just keeps getting in the way of things. I do have some qualities that wouldn't cost a thing. I can clean, cook, and I'm great at running errands.
Do all that anyway.
If any girls are out there listening to this podcast, just so you know, I'm still available for you to pay for. Let me stay home and do nothing. I'll
I like you've talked about that before, but how long would you actually do that for?
a while.
What's a while?
Like, you know, people are like, I'd get bored. I'd have to work.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not so dependent on other people for my own entertainment.
Oh, no. I mean, as long as... If you leave me with the video games I have right now and I don't buy another video game for another year, I'd be fine.
Yep.
I mean, I have so many video games that I haven't beat.
I just need like one MMO.
I would love to do that, too.
Because that's just a grind fest.
Some are just stupid. Final Fantasy. Whoop,
But
whoop.
like, you think a year, 2 years, you would be able to be in this situation?
I can't tell because I don't think the situation's ever going to happen. I'd hope
I mean,
for
there's people
over
out
2
there that are
years.
doing it, like tons.
Oh, I know.
I
That's where my inspiration came from.
just don't get it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's guys out there that have girls that
Oh,
sit on their
yeah.
ass and do nothing.
Yeah.
But that was like kind of a norm for a while. And not to be sexist, but that's how it was. Guy went out work, the girl stay home and did laundry.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird is in kitchens, no one ever hires women, but they want them to stay home and cook. Explain that.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. I've hired a lot of women in my kitchen, but
Yeah.
rarely ever they work out for their own reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing
not
against
a lot
them.
apply either, though. That's the thing. You know.
Well, it's because
Most
it's
of
not the norm.
Most of it's servers too, because they know.
Yeah,
that
well,
they know
because-
they can make
yeah.
more money serving. So I guess chase the money. I guess. That's kind of one of the weird things is you can make just so much more.
You know
money
why?
serving.
Probably it's probably because That's it. That's because we're living in a material world.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes the ones that apply are. That's it. That's why.
yeah. Some.
Don't bear up me.
All right. What else?
Well, it's the end. We're going to wrap it up here in a second. So let's have some fun at the end. I'm going to ask you a series of questions.
Okay. Is it gonna be like those shitty, scary stories?
No, these are
Okay.
funny questions. I want answers to.
That's questionable. All right, go ahead. Funny questions.
Funny questions. Those are funny questions. Those are conversation
Are you
starters.
Googling funny questions right
No,
now?
I had something the other day. Okay. Here we go. Weird questions to ask people. You ready? Have you ever killed someone?
No.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Intentionally?
I
No.
guess. Are you afraid of the dark?
No.
Great show or greatest?
What?
Are you afraid of the dark? Great show or greatest?
I've never seen it.
For great. Would you rather be buried or cremated?
Cremated.
If you're a student at Hogwarts, which teacher would you rather have from choices given? I watched 2.5 of those movies and I still am like, man. I'd be Slytherin.
Pass.
Why?
Because I don't understand the question.
It says, if you're a student at Hogwarts, which teacher would you rather have
Teacher.
from the choices given?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Not house.
Oh, I don't know their teachers.
Exactly. I don't-
Dumbledore, because he dies, and that way I can go home early.
And it's not Dumbledore if it's Dumbledore. It's the headmaster.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
See, you can't ask this question. Pass.
Are you afraid of robots?
No.
Aren't you afraid of robots?
Because I've never been stabbed by one.
All right.
That's my one rule.
Would
know
you
that.
rather have one lasting life 1,000 years or live 10 lives in 100 years? Wait, what was it? Would you rather have one life lasting 1,000 years or live 10 lives in 100 years each?
One life. Fuck dying.
Would you rather have unicorn as a pet or be a unicorn?
A pet. I
Yeah.
would breed the shit out of that and be a billionaire.
Would you rather have $51 bills or one $50 bill? I'd rather have $51 bills.
One $50 bill, it's easier to put in a wallet.
No, you've seen my stack of ones.
Yeah, I know.
They're awesome.
I know, but I... Okay, go. Next.
Jealous of them.
You get both of those from me.
But it's not because of the dollar. It's not the amount that's on there. It's how big it's growing. It just looks cool.
All right.
Would you rather have smelly feet or bad breath? Ooh!
Smelly feet.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Would you rather continue living for 100 years or restart your life from the beginning?
Continue living 100 years?
All right.
These weren't as weird as I thought they would be.
Maybe that's the point.
Okay.
Would you rather be smacked in the face or smacked on the behind? That's the butt.
I'm going to go with face because we're staying away from ass stuff.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What's your opinion on garden gnomes?
Fuck them.
What has been the weirdest gag gift you have ever been given by someone?
I don't think I've been given any gifts.
What is... You've been giving gifts in your life? Fucking liar.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Favorite curse word and explain how you use it.
Fuck. It's the most diverse word. You can use it for anything.
Fucking right. What's your favorite sound? Like rainfall, wind through the trees, moaning, farts.
From that selection, moaning.
No, not from that. Not that. I mean, of all time, that's just examples.
Favorite sound. The ocean or thunder? Thunder. I'm going with thunder.
Thunder. All right, this one we're going to end with, but we're going to have a little discussion about. If you could have a superpower for one day, what would it be? Just one day.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Why?
I could rob every bank.
Get some of that fuck you money you talking
Yeah.
about, huh?
Need that fuck you money.
I'd have the
Did
ability.
you see that it was one person that won the lottery?
Yeah. They bought one lottery ticket too.
Was it? It was in a place that you could claim anonymously too. That's crazy.
He gets $9 million if he just $900 million if he decides to pay.
It's a
tax.
lump. Yeah.
That's it. So, anyways, you know what mine would be? I would be able.
superpower?
Yeah,
What is it?
I'd like to look at people and give them the most violently explosive diarrhea they could ever have, and I could still rob banks.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta travel a lot more distance. I can rob more banks.
Yeah, all I need is a surfboard, and I can just flow on the flow of diarrhea.
Do you still have like?
All I gotta do is go to a concert and get on the big screen, and then there we go. I'm hitting the tidal wave to the next bank.
There's too many factors here for this all to work out.
Did you think about that though?
Like a wave of diarrhea?
No, like if you had the most violent explosive diarrhea in your entire life.
Like, would it kill me?
No, like would you like? Have you ever seen those movies where people get like shrunk up? Like, have you ever shit so much
Yes.
in one hit, and you're like, I bet I'm gonna stand up and look like a fucking skeleton because I
Yeah.
think.
No, I definitely.
But those are the best shits ever. Though.
No, I was violently sick when I did that.
No, I mean, like you don't have to be sick. I'm talking about just regular shit where you're like, wow.
No, you stand up and you kind of counterbalance yourself too much, and you kind of like almost jump a little bit because you're like 5 pounds lighter. Those ones.
Do you know what the Houdini is?
Where the poop disappears.
And it's all, and then you wipe, and it's all over, and you have to you have to wipe for a while.
No.
It's called the Houdini.
No.
And then you got the Incredible Hulk that holds in the whole time.
Oh God, I don't have any of these experiences.
When I was a kid, we were
You
talking
need
about
more
these.
fiber.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to talk about these. We used to talk about noise, like names that could be represented for farts too. So you got like the
You had a weird
Bert,
childhood.
Bert,
Bert?
Bert. It'd be like just a quick fart, like Bert, and then you have the Phil.
Why?
And then this is my favorite, the Paul.
Did you have the Carl?
It really far like my brother. I remember when I was a kid, when my parents had this this chest on the front of their bed, and we used to go in the room and watch TV because they had all the.
I'm wondering how this connects.
It will, and I ripped a good one, and he wouldn't look. We had the door closed, and he went and looked at the door, and I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Someone just knocked on the door," and I go, "Nah, I just farted." And he goes, "I shit you not." This was his next response. That was one of those Captain Crunch farts.
What does that mean?
I don't know. We were kids. It hurt the roof of his mouth. I don't know.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. But sadly, we've come to an end. You have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Mead that looks like white wine isn't good,
Okay.
and I'm a material girl.
All right. Looks like we're out of here, guys. It's been another podcast with Ian. Just Ian this time. Maybe Matt will come back next time. We'll find out. All right. Catch you guys next week. We'll see you then. Or we won't. I don't care. Either way, this is the podcast. Say goodbye. Get out of here, and good luck.